I'm Karen Cornell from Crow's Rise Farm. I raise English Angora rabbits. I've raised Angora rabbits since 1987, so that's 33 years. I generally keep about 25 rabbits and considered an Angora rabbit breeder. This is Tyrone. He's one of my bucks, and I'm going to show you how I comb and pluck an Angora rabbit today. So, if we look inside the fur here, we can see that there's a small layer that's coming in underneath the long layer that's there. So we pluck out the fur that is dead. Each Angora rabbit sheds their coat every 3 months. The whole coat sheds off and a new coat's growing in. This is his backside. And I have 3 different grades of Angora fur. This is the prime fur. Usually comes from the back of the animal. Each of my rabbits has their own bag, or in the sense of my white rabbits, say they all kind of go in the same bag just because they're all white. And then I have a bag of blend where I take fiber from different parts of the body, which I call blended fiber. I use that fiber for blending with wool or alpaca and other projects like that. And then I have mats, a bag of mats where I, when they have a tangled area or matted area, that goes in there, and that's used for other projects. So basically, just plucking the body as it easily comes out. It does not hurt the rabbit. They like it, actually, because it's the dead fur coming off. It takes me about an hour and a half to comb one rabbit when they're in full coat. Now this rabbit has shed some about a week or 2 ago now, and he's ready to take the rest off. Sometimes they take the whole coat off, but he was not. Generally, I do take the whole coat off, though, because it is better for keeping them from getting wool block. Okay, now I've got Louie here with me, and I thought I would show you just a little bit more done. So this has been plucked out, and you know, obviously all the rest of this will come out. It just, like I said, takes an hour and a half to do a whole coat, so I didn't want to just be on here for that long being bored for ya. So, then we flip them over, and they love to have their bellies done. Generally with the bellies I do use a comb. I use a cat comb. This one's lost a few teeth, but cat comb, and I comb it out. It can be plucked out too, but generally some mats down here on the belly more than on the back, so I try to comb those out first, and that part would go in the blend bag. There's this other comb that we made with some clay on the handle. That's handy too. And these mats will go in the mat bag. Some under the armpits, you know, wherever they have friction, they're going to have a bit more matted area. So he obviously doesn't mind being right in my lap and getting combed. They like it. And when I get the matted area combed out, then I just pluck the rest. And do the arms and the chest. I kind of just hold the bunny that. And to get down to the back legs, basically he'll just lay here, pretty much. But I kind of just hold their legs out like that to help hold the legs straighter. And then I can get the back legs done. I handle my rabbits a lot from the time they're really little. Hey, buddy. He's like, yeah. Of course he's going to do that while I'm recording. But they generally get held a lot when they're babies, so they get used to being handled. And so combing makes it easier for them. And there are different colors, like Tyrone was fawn, the rabbit I started with in the video. And this one is an opal, and he's considered like a multicolored in the same shaft. He's got like a blue hue with fawn edges, so they call that opal. There are many, many colors in the Angora world. Different shades of the grays, the white, and the fawns. And so in the grays there's a black, there's a blue, there's lilac. And there's lots of agouti colors, and that's where each shaft of hair has rings of colors. And he's an opal where he has just the two shades. And agoutis generally have a whiter belly. And that's how you can tell if it's an agouti when it's born, because it has a whiter belly, pink. And the solid colors have the solid color all the way around the body. So, basically, that's it. Just combing out the bunny till it's all done. I like to get the whole coat off the bunny all at once so that they don't develop wool block, because when they clean themselves like a cat, they lick their fur, and if it's loose like this, then they're going to digest quite a bit of fur, and then they get what we call wool block, and it can cause death if it's not, because they cannot regurgitate it out like a cat. They need to push it through the whole system, so they need roughage to do that. So it does take about an hour and a half to do a whole rabbit this way. Now there are other ways to get the fiber off an Angora rabbit. You can just comb the whole thing. You don't have to pluck. It is easier to pluck some of this out than comb the whole thing. And some people clip or shear it off with either scissors or clippers. And the Germans have to be. They don't shed like this, where the English and the French do shed like this. Molt, we call it. So, I think that's all. If you have any questions or would like to learn more, please contact me through my Facebook or my website, Crow's Rise Farm. And my email's on there and all that, so you can definitely contact me if you have any questions or you need any assistance or whatever. Be happy to help. Thank you.